Thank you, God, for the victory. I'll be singing. Hi, hello, Lone Seeker. Hey. I'll be singing with the angel, with the angel. Blessings no matter what I face at the end of the day. I'll be holy, 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 holy. Be singing with the angels, with the angels. Oh, I'll be singing with the angels, with the angels. with the angels, with the angels. Oh. Hi, Lone Seeker. I'm playing this game in Chinese, so I can practice reading Chinese. I'm learning Chinese. I'm improving my Chinese. Like I just had a call with somebody in Chinese. Whew. If you're trying to learn a language, there are a lot of people who want to learn English. There are so many people on this planet who want to learn English. I can tell you there's more than 1 billion people who want to learn English. So if there's any language you want to learn, all you need to do is find someone who wants to learn English. They'll take you up on it. He's dead. But this game, if you need me to explain anything, he's dead. Thank God for that win. That is not easy. Our opponent, they just made a patch. So they just made it, we have 7 wins in a row. They just made it, which is a big deal because yesterday we had 7 losses in a row. Blessing our face. But we're on the road to Grandmaster and we're halfway there. So we're going to get Grandmaster this season if we get here. But they had a patch today, literally a patch today. And this patch completely shifted the meta. Now, like, when I say completely shifted the meta, it introduced some broken cards. This is a card game. There's some broken cards in here. And our opponent that we just beat was abusing the broken card. But, so we had to make adjustments. At first we didn't know how to beat them. Like we were losing all our games to this new deck. But once we've made some adjustments, like our opponent, this next opponent's going to do the exact same thing. And so hopefully we can surprise them. Holy hope, I'm in all the blessings, no matter what I face. Okay. So I'm not sure. The whole point of getting, in this game, they incentivize people to become grandmasters by dangling in front of them these card backs, excuse me. I'll be singing. But we have to explode. If we want to win against these guys, we have to explode on them. They'll completely destroy us. Okay, download. There's an app called Tandem. I could not even read in Chinese. Very recently. No joke. Recently could not read in Chinese. Like, January, couldn't read in Chinese. I didn't even speak to anyone in Chinese in January. It's May. I'm reading Chinese and I'm speaking for people for long periods of time. Some people don't even know English. Tandem was such a blessing for me. I could just tell you right now that coronavirus did not hurt me in the slightest. And I'm not trying to say that coronavirus is good. I'm just saying coronavirus shut down China for months. And what do people do when they're stuck in the building? Like over 700 million people were stuck on their phones for several months. And English learning websites, apps, dude, there's so many people. There's so many people. It was ridiculous. It's just, honestly, it was ridiculous. We should probably prepare for our next turns because these guys, we have to pop off on them quickly. If we can't get the... So, this card game, Shadowverse, is a Japanese card game. It's not... Japanese designers, game designers, seem to have different perspectives. And sometimes they're way better. Like Nintendo is the most successful gaming company, period, in the world. I would say Nintendo is the most successful. They're Japanese. And one of the things that they're very next level that a lot of people didn't realize was, I'll give an example of Nintendo for a second, is when you look at Pokemon, a Nintendo product. Some people have thought that in order to attract the audience, you need more and more realistic graphic. You need more and more realistic, more and more realistic. Like, people want realism. Let's get real-looking babes, real-looking girls, real-looking cows, real-looking everything. Meanwhile, Pokemon's like, no, people don't care about realism. And if we're less realistic, we can run even smoother on weaker hardware. Like if you have, if you have, holy, holy, holy. So we have to pop off on this guy hardcore. B. So this is a combo turn. So a little bit. Angels. Do we go? Is this our moment? Is this where we shine? I feel like we're gonna get destroyed. Sometimes you just have to go for it though. Sometimes there's no hesi. You go for it. It's not. They're all dead. They're all dead. Oh my God. Yeah, like coronavirus has been a very. It's not a good thing, but like this card's so broken. This card he just played is so broken. It's broken, but if you play Shadowverse, this game's called Shadowverse. If you play Shadowverse, you either have to learn to appreciate brokenness or you just surrender. Like this I don't remember anyone fighting a war that looked fair. So this game has little to nothing to do with fairness. Oh, this is hard. This is hard. Honestly, this is a hard turn. But we're on a clock. We're in danger. In fact, we're on schedule to lose. But the card he just played, and he's probably going to play something similar. If not, he hasn't played his most important card yet. But when he does, they blow everybody up. Starts killing me. Yeah, like Nintendo on Link, basically Link Zelda, Legend of Zelda. Just like the game philosophy is very different than typical Western companies. Typical Western companies like we need better graphics. Nintendo is thinking next level. How do we do the best with limited graphics? Let's be more creative. Let's just like Pikachu and Pokemon took the world by storm. I mean, we're glad to see this ish. I mean, at this stage, can we afford to not even attack him? I don't think so. That would take too much damage. This game is probably lost, but it's not completely lost. It's possible. We're playing a combo deck ourselves, so our combo deck. So how this combo deck basically works is we play artifacts and 20. So the deck consists of 40 cards, 40 card decks. 27 of them cost 1 mana. So if you're at Hearthstone, 27 cost 1 mana or less. So there's 9 zero cost cards in the deck. So 1/3 of the 27 cards are 0 cost. 2/3 are 1 mana. And the idea is we play all these mana cheats. Like this little jetpack thing, it says every time you play an artifact, you get 1 mana back. So we have the ability, and we saw that the previous game, that has the ability to play half the deck for free. You can play half the deck for free. If half your deck, or 2/3, 27 is even more than half. If 27 out of 40 is more than half of your deck. He hasn't killed us. Oh, here. So then this is the mana cheat. This is the mana cheat. Now I get 2 mana every one of these I play. I will get 1 mana. So all right, here we go. We're comboing. Don't fail me now, feet. I don't know if there's actually legitimately enough artifacts to do that. I don't know if there are actually enough artifacts. I need to do Deus. I need a Deus. Oh, I need to use that. That's also good. That's also good. I can't. Let's see. This is actually really good. Oh, this is actually really good. But it's not online yet, and he could kill me anytime now. This is Funny position. So what makes their deck so challenging to beat is that, so basically I played a card that does nothing, and you never want to play a card that does nothing, because it needs 20. This card needs 30 cards to be activated. I'm going to die. It needs 30 cards to die. But actually, he might die too. What is this? I don't know what it does. So it needs, if there are 30 cards, if he does not kill me, and I somehow, please build a board. In order for him to lose, oh, I'm dead. He has the Urias Revelry right here. Bop. Good game. This is where we. Just be singing. So, in order for us to kill him that turn, he needed to not be at 20 life. For starters, my deck cannot do 20 damage in one turn. Second of all, it needed him to. It was pretty stacked. We did find a combo piece, but basically what happened is we found a card that says, so the card on the board, the jetpack says every time you play an artifact, you get 1 mana back. But we played another card that says every time you play an artifact, draw a card and get 1 mana back. So every time you play an artifact, you get net positive 1 art. If you play a 1 mana guy, you get 1 from the jetpack, 1 from the other card. Oh, okay. Blessings no matter what I face. Interesting. Exactly, affordability and accessibility. That's just, it's like, so like, I like how they think multidimensionally. If you haven't seen it, I will link you to something. It's really cool. I don't know if you've been watching Game Developers Conference. Oh, I almost passed my turn. Don't pass your turn like this. Like, so this, like so this deck has all these mana cheating abilities. So that was a 1 mana cost card. We wouldn't have been able to play this, but we had a card that discounted it. This is a pretty popular matchup. These are, so these both give you 1 mana if you played an artifact. Okay, so you keep it. So if we play both jetpacks and we play this 1 mana cost card, we'll get net positive 1. So we basically gain mana. I don't think that's the time for this yet. Is it? Is it the time? Sometimes you just have to go. I'm gonna do this first. Focus. That card I just played says, if you didn't use 3 mana, draw 2 cards. I was going to show you something. You said you want to learn Japanese and you're interested in game development. There's actually GDC link. This is the best GDC talk, Game Developers Conference talk I've ever seen, and it's actually on Breath of the Wild, and it actually made me really want to talk to people who can only speak Japanese. So I'll link it to you right now. It's so cool because you have three days. Okay, hold on. So we're gonna cheat out mana. Dude, how many artifacts did I actually legitimately put in my deck? The part of this problem is sometimes you have to count how many artifacts you put in your deck, and that can be can't give him a good target. Can't give him a good target. That was a really explosive turn, but it's not going to be doing much to him. He's going to be able to disregard. Good thing we did not do what we definitely shouldn't have evoed. Good thing we held back a little bit, but this deck has 3 ways to mana cheat, and they all stack. So Deus Ex Machina is this card on the far left. She is going to be a babe. She's going to be important. Okay. Okay, hold on. So Deus Ex Machina. I need to push damage somehow. Wow, I almost decked myself out. Deus Ex Machina. This card reads, every time you play an artifact, you get another mana. So right now we would get 3 mana. Right now we'd get 3 mana per artifact. There's two. 2 of these jetpacks give me 1 for artifact. Deus Ex Machina gave me a permanent +1. Now on my far left I have augmentation. So now I could get 4 mana per. So the thing is, we have to now be careful of decking out because we have 18 cards in our deck. But this is kind of where we want to be. We're definitely kind of in a better than normal situation. You usually do not have the time to play all of them, and you usually don't have all of them in your hand. But we can push a lot of damage here. I hope he's going to Shishigami. The thing is, this matchup, our opponent is playing a deck. Okay, we have to just go. There's like no time. There's no time. Oh, I need a, like, you can waste a lot of mana. Actually, one of the interesting things is, oh, there we go, baby. We need it, we need this. We actually need him to, I should play focus. I gotta go. I'm running out of time right now as I'm speaking. And we can control, interesting, I didn't really say about it, but we can control our Deus Ex Machina, because our Deus Ex Machina that we just played has a really interesting ability. And that ability of Deus Ex Machina is, if you have an even number of cards in your deck, discard your entire hand and draw 6 cards. And so this card, this light blue thing on the left is a symbol of, oh, perfect, thank you God. Thank you God. He's dead. Unless he can D-shift, he's dead. I don't think he can D-shift. D-shift, that's unfortunate, but it doesn't matter. Oh, interesting. Interesting. That was actually pretty good. But is it enough? I'm not sure. I don't think it's enough. Sometimes you can't just... We're about to find out. Did I... Oh, he did. Oh, no. He stopped me. He stopped me from getting lethal. Interesting. Uh-oh. He bought himself 1 more turn. Which is very dangerous. He might have just 1 because he did that. He did that 1 move. He took out my discounting ability. So I can't cheat mana. And I also burned a card that mana was... I burned a card that was... Oh, this is harsh. If he puts a guard up... We have to do this. Oh! So that's what we needed. We would have lethaled him if we had this card. We burned it right off the top. He just won the game. So he just played a card that says he gets another turn. I'm dead. He just played a card that says, after this turn, you get another turn. He's going to play it 3 times in a row. That's basically how our opponent works. So, good game to our opponent. They can all attack. Alright, watch. D-shift, dimension shift. Take another turn after this turn. Oh, he doesn't even need it. Pretty good. Alright. Oh man. Smart. Smart. We couldn't play a second Radiant. We had a second artifact. Our charging artifact could get in there and finish him off. But we couldn't cheat mana, and so we weren't getting the discount. So we weren't gaining mana for playing artifacts. That's how you win. You play an artifact and you're getting mana, and then you play the most expensive one, then you play the cheap ones, and you start gaining more back, and then you play get those killed, so then you can make space, build bigger ones. Oh, this deck is actually pretty fun. From a card game perspective, I think that the deck I'm playing is definitely something that once you master it, once you get a hang of it, even if you didn't even master it, even if you just start trying it out, it feels powerful. Okay, we're against Shadowverse, as I was kind of introducing earlier, doesn't exactly abide. It does not exactly abide by the game design principles of Western games. For example, this game, instead of saying, hey, let's make this game more balanced, they say, hey, let's make this game more broken. So like in Western game design, there's this idea of, hey, this is broken, this is too strong, can we nerf it? Can we nerf this? Can we nerf that? Can we nerf this? Can we nerf that? So then people get a lot of rage in that community because they're always nerfing your favorite stuff. You have something you enjoy. Oh, it's too strong. Let's nerf it. Let's nerf it. In Shadowverse, they embrace pretty much the opposite philosophy. Let's buff things. Oh, that thing's broken. Well, no big deal. We'll fix that. Okay, in order to really get him here, we're hoping to get. Oh, I don't know if this is actually enough. I was gonna say we would want a certain card, but I don't think that card was available. That's not bad. We're looking for Mercury, because he's already super on. Our opponent is so online right now. It's like our opponent is so ready to break our face. Okay, that's really good. We needed that last game, but not this game. Because he's not even putting anything. I can't even play anything. There's not going to be any room to play anything. He's just going to return it. He just keep bouncing it. And I'm very familiar with our opponent's deck because that's the first deck that got me Grandmaster in the first place, is this Roach deck. You play a card, bounce a card, play a card, bounce a card, play a card, bounce a card. Every time he just plays a card and bounce. Thank you, God. Okay. This is really good. This is exactly what we wanted. Mercury. Shui Xing. Shui means water. Xing means star. Water star. Named after the water star. Okay. Thank you, God. Thank you for the... Mercury is kind of a crazy card. I need guards. Like, that just really put the pressure onto him, and we might be able to win. We may be able to win if he cannot kill me right now. Can he kill me? He's at 4. Oh, 5? Oh, no, I'm dead. I'm legit dead. Good, GG. Well played. Good game. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He died. Triple Roach, he's dead. That is a really good example. That's a really good example of what I'm talking about. The game design of Shadowverse is to embrace power. And so our opponents were playing 1-drops and he did 13 damage from the face. If I did not find Mercury, maybe we would have won. I'm not sure. But he was definitely almost there. Like Shadowverse is all about one turn too slow. Every one turn too slow. 1 mana, too little. I'm going to keep this hand, not because this, I'm going to experiment with this opening hand because this opening hand's not a typical hand. Na, 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 na.
或者我离开你以后会找什么样的女人？
行，你说。
我就是想说一说。
你别跟我说了。
这不是你爸爸那支钢笔吗？我知道，
Shadowverse
这是你要送给我的临别礼物。太感动了。
你还给我。你要干什么？
跟你学的。
你别跟我说话，我要睡觉。
真的不打算再聊一会儿了。
Simba, you must remember who you are. The one true king. Disney's The Lion King.
This was just part of an experiment. Put some pictures up online, got some good feedback, and decided there was something in it. I'm Robin Grasby, founder of Alt Rock. We make bespoke custom terrazzo in London, UK. What?
Comboing. Woo!
Painstakingly prepared for a dungeon. This would enable us to tell all the
Looking around me, seeing all you've made. I'm staring right into your eyes. All of a sudden, all my problems fade. They run away in your light.
Okay, thank you. We're gonna take a break. Take a break, thanks.